today I will start with exercise 3.2. Okay, rational numbers, and open your books. In this rational number, I will start this rational numbers as decimals and terminating and non-terminating decimals. Okay, and we will study this and then exercise 3.3. Okay, but before starting this exercise, I will give you the answer of one question which you have asked. Okay, there is a student named I think Sneha Roy. Okay, and she has asked a question from the exercise 1.1. Okay, the question in this exercise 1.1 is this question. Yes, that is 1C. Okay, in that exercise 1.1 there is a question 1C. Okay, see the question 1C in that exercise 1.1. Okay, so in this I have solved. Okay, I have solved this question in the PDF, but that is not correct. Okay, so here I will explain you what is the correct answer. So 23 divided by dash, then again plus minus 2 equal to minus 3. Okay, so this is the question, and now what is the answer here in this blank space? इसमें क्या आंसर क्या होगा? इसमें यहाँ पर 23 है डिवाइडेड बाय डैश प्लस माइनस 2 इक्वल टू माइनस 3. तो अब यहाँ पर माइनस 2 लिखा हुआ है और यहाँ माइनस 3 लिखा हुआ है. ओके, तो अब यहाँ पर क्या होना चाहिए, मतलब यहाँ पर क्या लिखा हुआ है? अगर हम यहाँ देखें इसमें लाइक दिस पार्ट. ओके, so in this part यहाँ पर क्या होना चाहिए? -1 होना चाहिए. That is, this part must be -1. That is why -1 plus -2 equal to -3. अब यहाँ पर -1 कैसे आएगा? यहाँ पर -1 कैसे आएगा? यहाँ पर ये 23 है, तो 23 को 23 से डिवाइड करने से क्या होगा? 1 होगा. ओके, 23 को 23 से डिवाइड करने से 1 होगा, लेकिन हमको चाहिए -1. तो इसके लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा? हमको 23 डिवाइडेड बाय -23 करना पड़ेगा. ओके, है ना? -23 करना पड़ेगा इसमें. तो इसलिए यहाँ पर क्या हो जाएगा? 23 डिवाइडेड बाय -23 विल बी इक्वल टू -1. इसका मतलब यहाँ पर जो आंसर होगा वो -23 होगा. ठीक है, सो दिस इज द करेक्ट आंसर ऑफ दिस. 23 डिवाइडेड बाय -23 इज -1 and -1 plus -2 equal to -3. So the correct answer is -23. So I hope you have understood this question. Okay, now I will start and if you have other questions also, keep asking like this. Okay, so that I can correct the answer if I have done any mistakes in my PDF. Okay, because mistakes may occur in somewhere else. Okay, so keep asking like this question. Now exercise this 3.3. Okay, now open this exercise 3.3. Rational numbers, and in this first I will explain you how to express a rational number as decimals. Okay, so rational numbers as decimals. So you will divide any rational number. Take example like 15 by 4. So in this example there is a question 15 by 4, and we have to express 15 by 4 as a decimal. So you will divide 15 by 4. 4 4 jump 16 and 4 3 are 12. So write 12 and 3. Now what next? Now here you will write 0. Okay, then point here. Then 4 7 are 28 and minus, then 2 here and 0. 4 5 are 20. So the remainder is 0. And therefore here the answer is 3.75. So therefore you will write 15 by 4 as 3.75. Okay, this is the answer in this. And similarly you can express any other number. For example, there is another question. Here 15 by 4. Okay, 15 by 4 is expressed as a decimal. and here I have divided 15 by 4, but you can also do this without division. Okay, so this is the one method, and other method is 15 by 4. So here express this denominator as the as 10 or 100 or 1000. So here you can make this 10 or 100, it is easy. So here see, it is 4. So when you multiply 25 by 4, then it will be 100. So here multiply this with 25, and here also 25. Okay, so when you multiply, then this will be here 375. When you multiply this and this, it will be 375, and this into this equal to 100. So now it will be 3.75. And this method will work only when here you have the number like you have 4 or 8, it is easy. But it will not work when you have other numbers like 3 or 6, it is easy. So like this you can express like this. That is, suppose it is 15 by 4. That is the denominator. The denominator must be the power of 2, okay, and the power of 5 or both. That is, if the denominator contains 2 or 5 or both, then only you can express the given fraction and the decimal by this method. Otherwise, you cannot do this. So now question number. Now the other question is here, that is, and see here also one more thing, that when you divide 15 by 4, and here the division stops after some steps, okay, that is 3.75, and then division stops after some steps here. So this is called terminating decimal, okay. Terminating decimal. Okay, remember this. That is, if there are many divisions in which after some steps the division ends. Okay, so this kind of decimal are called the terminating decimal. And the word is here terminating. Okay, what is the meaning of terminating? There is a word terminal or terminate. Terminate का मतलब क्या होता है? खत्म, मतलब end कर देना कोई इसका. That is why it is called here terminating decimal. Means that this kind of division stops after some steps. The next is you have the non-terminating decimal. So, for example, take the other example like 1 by 3. So now you have the non-terminating decimal. Okay, I explained you terminating, now non-terminating. So for example, suppose take 1 by 3. Okay, now divide 1 by 3. Then here it will be 0, then point, then 3 3 are 9, and here 1, then 0. So now see that here this division will never end. Okay, that is, you will go on dividing, and then you will be getting the remainder 1 always, and here the 3 3 3 will occur infinitely. So this division will never terminate. Okay, so here what do we do here is that after some steps we write the digits after decimal, and then put some dots like 3 dots. Okay, then when you put the dots, it means that this division continues if you want to continue. Okay, so this kind of decimal is called non-terminating decimal. Okay, this is called non-terminating, जो नहीं रुकता है, non-terminating. ओके, मतलब ऐसी गाड़ी जो कभी रुकती नहीं है, ठीक है, लेकिन वैसे ट्रेन तो रुक ही जाती है, ठीक है, ट्रेन को कहीं ना कहीं रुकना है क्योंकि पैसेंजर से उतरना है, बट दिस ट्रेन नेवर, ओके, दिस ट्रेन नेवर स्टॉप्स, है ना. इस तरह की जो गाड़ी है वो कभी भी नहीं रुकती है. दैट इज व्हाई इट इज कॉल्ड नॉन टर्मिनेटिंग. और इस जो दूसरा ने बताया पहले, दैट इज दोस काइंड ऑफ डेसिमल्स वेयर दी टर्मिनेटिंग. ठीक है, so remember this, the two kinds of the decimals, that is the number one is terminating decimal and number two is non terminating decimal. और इसमें एक और बात इसमें स्पेशल है. ओके, इन दिस नंबर there is one more thing which is special, that is after decimal you see that here only 333 is coming. Okay, that is the number, the digit 3 is repeating itself. Okay, and it will keep on repeating. Okay, मतलब divide करते जाओगे और वो 3 आता जाएगा. Okay, so the digit 3 is keep on repeating. So here the name of this is also this is called non-terminating and repeating, or you can say that recurring. Okay, repeating or recurring. This number is called non-terminating and repeating, or non-terminating and recurring decimal. Okay, this is the name of this this type of decimal. And when you have this, like 1/3 is there, 1/3 then 0.333 dot dot dot. Okay, and this is the answer, but there is a compact form of writing, है ना. ये जो नंबर लिखा हुआ है ये बहुत बड़ा है, तो इसको हम मतलब शॉर्ट कर सकते हैं. तो शॉर्ट में लिखने का तरीका क्या है, इसको यहाँ पर 0 पॉइंट लिखो इसमें, और जो नंबर बार बार रिपीट हो रहा है उसके ऊपर पे बार लगा देते हैं. तो इसका मतलब हो गया कि वो like this, है ना. That is, you can write this whole thing as this 0.3 bar. It means that this digit 3 will keep on repeating. It will keep on coming after this. Okay. So this is the method of writing in the compact form. So there are many like numbers also. You can try like 1/7. Okay. If you divide 1/7, then you will get 0.142857. And here we put a bar here, and it means that when you divide 1/7, then you will get these digits. Okay, 142857, and here see that the bar. Okay, bar is over these number of digits. मतलब यहाँ पर जो बार लगा हुआ है वो इन सब पे लगा हुआ है. इसका मतलब ये जो पूरा ग्रुप है, okay, this group will keep on repeating. मतलब इसका वैल्यू क्या हो जाएगा, here it will be like this 0.142857, 142857, 142857. मतलब ये जो ग्रुप है ना, this group will keep on repeating. Okay, that is why here we have put the bar over these digits. That is the digits which are recurring. Okay, so this is the method of writing in the compact form. So here see that it will be very long. Okay, and then dot dot here. So we can write this long answer in this form, compact form. So now start this exercise. Okay, exercise 3.3, and we have some questions regarding these decimals. That is the non-terminating decimal and the terminating decimal. So the question number exercise 3.3, number 1. Without finding the decimal representation, state whether the following rational numbers are terminating decimals or non-terminating decimals. Okay, यहाँ पर क्या करना है? In this question, without finding the decimal representation, मतलब हमको divide यहाँ पर नहीं करना है ना, divide भी नहीं करना है और कुछ भी नहीं करना है. Without doing anything, we have to find whether the given rational number is terminating decimal or non-terminating decimal, है ना. ये पता करना चाहिए. कैसे पता करेंगे? मैंने अभी बताया था कि अगर कोई भी नंबर है, लाइक यू हैव 7 और इसके नीचे कुछ भी नंबर है, और वो जो नंबर यहाँ पर होगा, जैसे मान लो सपोज यू हैव suppose 10. Okay, 10 is there already. Okay, so take here 20. Okay, 20. तो यहाँ पर 20 है. Okay, now if you factorize 20, okay, then what will you get here? You know, 4 5 is 20. So 2 into 2 into 2 to the 4 and 5 is 20, right? Now see that here this number 20 contains only 2 and 5. Okay, so if you have this kind of number, then this will always be terminating decimal. Okay? So remember this. So by looking at the denominator and observing the factors, you can determine whether the given number will be a terminating decimal or non-terminating decimal. Okay. So for example, see that is 7/20. So this will be terminating decimal. Okay, and the other example is, suppose you have 7/12. Now this will not be terminating because this 12. Okay, see that if you factorize 12, you will get 2 into 2 into 3. So here 2 is there, but 3 is also there. Okay, so if you have the number other than 2 or 5, okay, if in the denominator you have the digits other than 2 or 5, then it will be non-terminating. Okay, so here it is 3. That is why this rational number will be non-terminating rational number. So keep in mind, and then you can find the answer of these questions. Question number 1. The question number 1A is here 5/12. Okay. Now I explained you that here this 12 contains the factors like 2 into 2 into 3. So this will be non-terminating. Okay. Here write non-terminating. And B, it is minus 17/16, and you can do little block work here. 16 is there, so 16 equal, that is 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. Okay, now see that in the denominator only you have only 2. Okay, so this will be terminating decimal. And see 49/50, and again this will be terminating, because if you factorize 50, then you will get 2 into 5 into 5. See, it has only the numbers 2 or 5 or both. Okay, 2 होना चाहिए, 2 होना चाहिए, या 5 होना चाहिए, दोनों होना चाहिए. Okay, and here both are there, so it will be terminating decimal. Now similarly you can solve other questions just by observing the denominator. Okay, so observe the denominator means that you will find the factors. Okay, you will find the prime factors, and then you will see if the denominator contains other than 2 or 5. Okay, then it will be non-terminating. That's it in this. Now question number 2. Okay, so question number 2, express the following rational numbers as decimals and state which of them are terminating or non-terminating repeating decimals. So here we have to divide. Okay, we have to divide because express the following rational numbers as decimals. So question number A, you have the number 5/11, then you will divide 5/11. So put here 0 and then here decimal, then start this is 0, then 11 4 ja 44 minus and 6, then again 0 here, so 11 5 ja 55 and 5 and 0, 11 4 ja 44 and then again 6, then 0, then again 5, 45 here, then it will be 44, then 6. Now see that if you continue the division, then you will be getting 4 5 4 5 4 5 4 5 infinitely. Okay, so we will stop it and then write here 3 dots. Okay, and then answer will be here. You will write this will be 5/11 equal to 0.45 bar. Okay, and this will be here we have to write in this and state which of the term, and we have to state also. So here we will write that this is non-terminating. Non-terminating and repeating. That's it. So the answer is this, and this is the statement of this, that this number is non-terminating and repeating. Now question number Question number suppose B. Okay, question number B. So in this you have 8 by 24. So you can write this as 1 by 3 actually. So because it will cut, then it will be 1 by 3. So I have solved this division, or if you divide 8 by 24, you will get the same answer. That is, it will be here 0.333 dot dot dot. So it will be equal to 0.3 bar. If you divide 8 by 24, you will get this answer. Okay. So then here you write that it is again non-terminating. And repeating. So now next question C. 18 by 256. Now divide 18. Okay, leave the negative 9 here and divide 18 by 256. So here you put 0 and then 0 here and then here point. And see that again still this number is smaller, so again put one more 0 here and that will be 0. Now start division. So it will go by which number? 256. It will go by 8 or not, 8 or 7. Yes, it will go by 7. Okay, then it will be here 7. And right. So it is 8 minus, then now 256 here, then it is 8, then here put 0, then still it is smaller. Okay, then again put one more 0, then here 0 again. Now divide this number by this. So it will go by 3 or not. See. Yes, if you go by 3, then write here 3. And again put here 0, then once it will go to 56. Then write here 0 again. Then it will go by 2. This and again put 0. Then it will go by 25 4 ja. We will go by 5 also. Okay, 2, 5, 6 and 5. Yes, it will go by 5. So right here 5, then it is 1, 2, 8, 0 and then here 0. Now see that here it is 256 and then when you divide, then after some steps, that is first, second, third, fourth, fifth. So after the fifth step, it stops. Okay, so this is the answer of this question. That is, so here, what is the name of this decimal? This will be terminating decimal. And the answer here will be equal to, you will write 0.0703125. Okay, this will be the answer of this question. Okay, so this is the answer, 0.0703125, and this will be here terminating. This is called terminating decimal. And next question now. Question number 3. Express the following as rational numbers. Okay. So question number A. it is 0.25. So it will be 25 by 100 and then cut 24 by 4 and it will be this 1 by 4. So this is the answer of this question A. Then similarly you can do other questions like B. Is there 0.013? It will be, because there are 3 days here, so it will be 13 by 1000 and this will be the answer only because these two will not cancel, they don't have any factor common. So similarly you can solve question number C, negative 0.168. So it will be minus 168 by 1000 and here you can cancel some factors like 2, 8 16, 2 4 then 250 here and it will be 42, then 125 and then here 21. So 21 by 125 and negative sign. So minus 21 by 125 is the answer. Similarly, you can solve other questions. Now question number 4. You have here A 0.016 bar, okay, and we have to express them as the rational number. So how will we do? Here suppose x, okay, let x equal to 0.016 bar. Okay, now see here that x will be equal to 0.01616 here. So this is number 1 suppose. Now multiply 10, okay, on this both sides here. Okay, then 10x equal to what it will be? 10x. 10x will be equal to 0.161616 and dot. So this is number 2. And again multiply here with 100 because we have to bring this 2. So 100 into 10x equal to, it will be 16.1616 and 16 dot. So it will be 1000 x equal to 16.1616 and 16. So it is 3. Okay. Now see here that we have to express it as a rational number and suppose x equal to 0.016 because the bar is over the 16 है ना, जो बार है वो 16 के ऊपर लगा हुआ है, इसका मतलब जो 16 है वो बार बार रिपीट होगा इसमें, 0 रिपीट नहीं होगा इसमें. Okay, only 16 will repeat. So 16, 16, 16. Then here I have suppose this is 1. Okay, equation 1. और इसके बाद क्या करना है, हमको यहाँ पर ये 0 को इधर लाना है इसमें, मतलब यहाँ पर हमको इस तरह लिखना है 0.1616 ऐसे करना है इसमें. So if you multiply 10, okay, in this side and also in this side, then this decimal place will move one place to this side. When you multiply any, suppose you have 3.56 और यहाँ पर 10 अगर multiply करें क्या हो जाएगा? This will be 35.6 हो जाएगा इसमें. So when you multiply any decimal by 10, then the decimal moves to the right side one place. तो यहाँ पर भी क्या हो जाएगा, decimal यहाँ आ जाएगा इसमें. So then you will have this number 0.161616. आप क्या करना है यहाँ पर है, आप इसमें से इसको लाना है, ये जो 2 डिजिट है इसको इधर लाना है. Okay, I will explain you why. Okay, so it is 16 here. Now you have to bring these 2 digits on this side. तो क्या करना पड़ेगा, इसको 100 से मल्टीप्लाई करना पड़ेगा, so that this decimal will move 2 places on this side. So this decimal will move to this place. That is why multiply both sides by 100. That is why here 100 into 10x, and here also 100 into this. So this will be the number, because see that 100 into suppose 2536 like this. Then if you multiply this number with 100, then it will be 253.6. Okay, this decimal will move to this place. So here also like this. So now here when you multiply this with 100, then we will get this, and then here 100 into 10 will be 1000 x equal to this. Now here observe, why did I do it? Okay, why did I do it here? See here that in this number 2 equation and number 3 equation. Okay, number 2 and number 3. Observe here that in this after decimal we have here 16161616, and here also in this you have 161616. Okay, that is here this part and this part both are exactly same here. Okay, so that is why here I have multiplied this with 10 here and this with here 100, so that we will the purpose is here to get the same number after the decimal. Okay, now here subtract this. Okay, now subtract this this from this. So subtract 2 from 3. So here it will be 1000 x minus 10x, and on this side you will have here 16.1616 dot dot dot, and minus 0.161616 dot dot dot. Now when you subtract these two, you will get 16 only. Okay, because after decimal the numbers are same, so when you subtract it will be 0, so only 16 minus 0 will be only here 16, and on this side you will have 990 x. So x equal to 16 by 990. Okay, so now you can also cut it here, because 2 4 are 8, 2 9 are 18, and 2 5 are 10, and 2 8 are 16. So the answer is 8 by 495. Okay, so this is the answer of this question. Yes, this is the answer, 8 by 495. Okay, so in this way we will solve this, and this is the purpose of doing all these things. Then move on to the next question. This is question number 4A. Now you have the question number B. Okay, so here again x equal to 0.3 bar. Okay, so here I am making it simple. So suppose this is 1 and C it is 3 bar. Okay, so here you have to multiply this with 10x. So 10x equal to it will be 3.3 bar. Okay, then write 2 here, then subtract. Okay, 2 minus 1. We get 10x minus x equal to 9x, and here 3 minus 0 will be 3. So you have x equal to 3 by 9 equal to 1 by 3. So the answer is here, this 1 by 3. Okay, so it is simple. Don't write that long statement. Okay, so here question number C. In this again I will write it short everything. 1C. Now see here that is 1.16 bar. Okay, the bar is only over 6. So right here that x equal to this. So now we have to bring this 1 to this side. So it will be here 10x equal to 1.6 bar. Okay, then this will be 1. Next, now multiply again this with 10. So that will be here 100. 100x equal to it will be 116.6 bar. So this is 2. Then subtract 2 minus 1. Then you will get this one, this will be 90x, and here 116 minus 11 will be 5 and 0 and then 1. So 105, then x equal to 105 by 90. Okay, so now cut it here. So 7 by 6 is the answer of this question. And question number 5 now. Question number 5. In this, what should be added to this to get 8? Okay, so here required number. Number equal to what should be added to this to get 8? So here 8 minus 1 by 4 plus 1 1 by 5 plus 1 by 6. Okay, this is the question. Actually, question is like this. Okay, that is what should be added to 1 by 4 plus 1 by 5 plus 1 by 6 to get 8. Okay, so you will take this to other side, then it will be 8 minus this. Okay, so here 8 minus, then take the LCM, 4, 5, 6, the LCM will be 6, 5, 30. No, not 30. It will be 60. Okay, so here it will be 15 plus 12 plus 10. So it will be 8 minus. So this is the answer of this question. You can convert this into the mixed fraction. And question number 6. Number 6. So in this question you cannot add. Okay. See that I will do question number 1. You have 2.8 bar plus 3.5 bar. Okay. So in this question you cannot write this as 3 plus 2 is 5, and that is 8 plus 5 is 13, then 3 bar, and then 3 plus 2, that is 6. Okay, you cannot write like this, 6.3. This is not correct answer. So first we will write this number in the decimal fraction, and also this in the fractional form or the reduction number like this. Okay, so here 2.8 is here. So suppose x equal to 2.8 bar, then this is number 1. Then here write 10x equal to 22.8 bar. So this is number 2. Then subtract 2 minus 1. It will be 9x equal to 22 minus 2. It will be 20. So x equal to 20 by 9. Okay. So we have got this. That is 20 by 9. Now find this here. Again y equal to 3.5 bar. Suppose then 10y equal to 35.5 bar. Okay. This is 1 and this is 2 again. So now subtract 2 minus 1 for this. So 9y equal to 33. Then y equal to 33 by 9. Now 2.8 bar plus 3.5 bar equal to 20 by 9 plus 33 by 9 equal to 9, 20 plus 33 equal to 3 and 5 by 9. So this is the answer. Five and 8 by 9 will be the answer. Okay, so you will do this question like this. And there is also one more question. So you will solve the other question in the same way. Okay, so you will get the answer again. The answer is 6 and 4 by 9. Okay, so here something is wrong. Oh, here it is 8. Okay, so see here it is 8. So 28 minus 2 will be 26, and 26 here. Then here also 26. Then 26. Then it will be here 9. Okay. Then this answer will change. It will be 6. 9 6 are 54, and here also it will be 9 6 are 54. Then here 5. Okay. So this is the answer, 6 and 4 by 9. And here also it will be 2. Okay. Not this. 35 minus 3 will be 2. So here also it will be 2, and here also it will be 2, then 2, and then here it will be 8. Okay. So it will be here 4 by 9. Okay. 6 and 4 by 9 is the correct answer. Okay. So now question number here 7. Okay. I will solve question number 7. So in this first question, Rajat moves 4 by 5 kilometer towards east from point P to reach point Q, and from Q he starts moving 7 by 9 kilometer towards west to reach point R. What is the distance between points R and Q? How far is Rajat from points P and Q? Okay, find the answer of this question. So first, Rajat moves 4 by 5 kilometer towards east. So you can make a line like this, okay, and this is a straight line, and then suppose it is 0, and from this point Rajat moves in the eastern side or in the western side. Okay, suppose this east and this is west. So Rajat moves 4 by 5 kilometer towards east from point P to reach point Q. This is the point P, and suppose how much distance? 4 by 5 kilometer. So suppose this is Q and this is 4 by 5 kilometer, right? From P to Q it is 4 by 5 kilometer, and from Q he starts moving 7 by 9 kilometer towards west. So now again he moves from this side to this side. First he goes to this side, and then from this side it moves to this side. Now see here that it is 4 by 5 kilometer. Okay, 4 by 5 and other is 7 by 9. So compare this, that it will be, suppose if you compare both, which is bigger? So it is 9/36 and this is 35. So this fraction is bigger. So it means that he will move from this point to somewhere here. Okay, suppose he reached from this point to this point again. That is the PQ, and in this towards this is the point R. Okay, here R. So he moved from point P to Q and again from Q to R, and this distance is 7 by 9 kilometer. So then we have to find what is the distance between the points R and Q. Okay, R and Q, the distance between R and Q is 7 by 9 kilometer. The distance between points R and Q equal to 7 by 9 kilometer. Okay. Yes, and next is how far is Rajat from point P and Q? How far is Rajat from point P and Q? So because the final position of Rajat is point R, so how far is Rajat from point P? So here you write the distance of Rajat from point P now equal to how much? It will be 4 by 5 minus 7 by 9. That is this whole distance minus this distance. So it will be 36 minus 35 by 45. So 1 by 45 kilometer. That is this distance is 1 by 45 kilometer. And other is how far is Rajat from the points P and Q? So how far Rajat is from point Q? So from point Q it is 7 kilometer. So Rajat is 7 by 9 kilometer from point Q. So this is the answer of this question. Okay. Question number 10 I will do. Okay. So here question number 10. In this two pieces of lengths, okay, 9 by 11 meter and 13 by 22 meter are cut from a 2 meter long rope, है ना? एक लंबी रस्सी है, एक लंबी रस्सी और जिसका लेंथ 2 मीटर है, ठीक है, 2 मीटर है, और उस 2 मीटर में से 2 पीस काटा गया है, और एक पीस का जो लेंथ कितना है 9 by 11 मीटर और दूसरे पीस का लेंथ है 13 by 22 मीटर. तो फिर हमें क्या करना है इसमें? व्हाट इज द लेंथ ऑफ द रिमेनिंग रोप? तो जब 2 पीस उस 2 मीटर वाले पीस से काट के निकाल देंगे तो हमारे पास कितनी रस्सी बचेगी, ठीक है? तो क्या करेंगे पहले? हियर फर्स्ट फाइंड द सम length of one piece. Okay, write here statement. Length of one piece of rope equal to 9 by 11 meter. Length of other piece of rope equal to 13 by 22 meter, and length of rope equal to 2 meter. So then sum of length of two pieces इक्वल टू इन दोनों को प्लस कर देंगे. ओके, इन दोनों को प्लस करके इससे माइनस कर देंगे. देन यू विल गेट द आंसर. So 9 by 11 plus 13 by 22 meter. So the length of the remaining piece. The length of the remaining rope equal to 2 meter minus 31 by 22 meter. So it will be 44 meter minus 31 meter by 22. So by 1 in here. So this is the answer of this question. I will see that answer. It is 13 by 22 meter. Okay, so it is 13 by 22 meter. Yes, it will be 13, okay, not 23. It will be 13 by 22 meter is the answer. Okay, so in this way we will solve these questions, and then there are some questions which are left. Okay, so you have the homework of this exercise. Okay, and I hope you understood this lesson properly, and in the next class I will start the decimals. Okay. Okay, here there is small correction here, that it is 31, so it will be 31 here. 44 minus 31, that it will be 13 by 22 meters. Okay, thank you. So thank you for watching now.